Even though my fascinating Pokemon theory videos are made for primarily smaller theories that don't require a video all to itself to be discussed, I just recently discovered a new mystery revolving around X and Y versions that I felt deserved a video all to itself. In Pokemon X and Y, there is a strange occurrence that takes place in Lumiose City, which most of the internet refers to as the Lumiose City Ghost Girl. When entering a certain building in North Boulevard and going to the second floor, the lights will turn off. Then when they're turned back on, a mysterious girl will show up behind you. This unsettling figure will glide across the floor without moving her legs. She'll then proceed to tell you, "No, you're not the one," and hover away, leaving the room without a trace. Next, if you go to the 4th floor of Hotel Rishishime and into one of the rooms, this same girl will be standing in the corner saying, "Don't talk to me. If you do, I won't hear the elevator." The final place you can find information about this girl is in the Lumiose station, where if you go behind the timetable, a note is written that says, "I'm going to go for help. Wait in the usual place." While no one can be 100% sure that this is the same girl, most assume it is simply because there's no other reasonable explanation. After the internet discovered these strange sightings in the games, they started to try to figure out who she was exactly and why she's there. But there doesn't seem to be any more information in the game about this strange figure, which has led some people to theorize about it. While there are quite a few theories on who this girl is, I feel there's one that's the most logical. What if it was actually the Pokemon Latias disguised as a girl during these events? I say this because according to its Pokédex entry in Fire Red and Leaf Green, it can telepathically communicate with people. It changes its appearance using its down that refracts light. Then in Diamond and Pearl version it states, its body is covered in a down that can refract light in such a way that it becomes invisible. Since Latias can change its appearance or become invisible, it would explain why the Hex Girl disappeared without a trace. And if it telepathically communicated with the trainer, you would just hear a voice ring in your head before noticing the Hex Girl. The reason this theory is so convincing is because it was recently revealed that none other than Latios and Latias are getting Mega Evolutions in X and Y, adding yet another piece of evidence to support this theory. The only thing this theory doesn't explain is why they're in Lumiose City and what they want exactly, but perhaps future updates of the game will provide more information on this matter. Now that it has been discovered that there are Mega Evolutions of Latios and Latias, many have been thinking about how they will be implemented into the games. As we have stated before, there's quite a bit of evidence connecting them to the Lumiose Girl, but some have theorized even further about them being part of a brand new region. You see, there's a backpacker in X and Y versions that talks about a new region that is not any of the current 6, which makes many believe that Game Freak is hinting about a new undiscovered location. While this could be any place in the world, many believe that this new area is based off Italy. The first piece of evidence to support this is that in the movie Pokemon Heroes, they go to Venice, Italy and discover Latios and Latias, which are two Pokemon that we know have some sort of significance to upcoming expansions of the game. Another interesting fact is that in Koraway Town there is a train station that doesn't currently go anywhere, so everyone has assumed that at some point this will open up a new area in the game that is currently unknown. We know that Kalos is based off France, which just so happens to share its eastern border with Italy, and guess what part of the map Koraway Town is located? The eastern border. Because of this information, some feel that in a new update of the games there will be a new area that's inspired by Italy, and in this new area there will be a storyline about Latios and Latias, but only time will tell if any of these claims are legitimate. So that was one of the biggest theories revolving around X and Y version, and only time will tell if any of this is correct. So until next time, thanks for watching.